Hi guys, this is Kristin with apokreations, and it is the World Music Day collaboration. Yes, and you can see I printed out on my 3D printer a bunch of musical notes, and now I am going to put some resin in there and then excuse me, capture all of these into the resin. So let me get my PPE on and whoops, let me get some PPE and get my resin mixed up, and I will be back with you in a minute. Okay, once again, I forgot to hit record, so I am using some of these Let's Resin glow-in-the-dark pigments to see how well they work by just spreading the pigment powder. And I wanted to do it so the so they would just kind of be haphazardly placed, for lack of a better way of explaining it. But I don't know if it's going to be able to cover all of them, because it seems like some of them are not getting the powder. However, let me see if I can hold it up a little bit and then do it that way. Maybe. And I'm gonna have to clean off the inside of it. Definitely. Switch colors. Let me go with the coral. I'm really gonna have to like take this outside and blow these powders off. But yeah, you can hear my Let's Resin bubble remover in the background. So sorry about that if it's making all kinds of noise, but. And again, I don't even know that this is gonna work with the glow powder, or if it's just gonna end up, you know, like, will it stay stuck to the mold, or will it just float away into nothingness? I don't know. But anywho, all right, I'm gonna take this outside and then clean off the, oh, I'm covered in glow powder. Just to back up a minute, so I used the purple, the coral, the fuchsia, the magenta, and the salmon, or Solomon if you like to pronounce silent letters. Okay, I will bring this outside and dust her off, and then I'll be back. Whoops. All right, so this is the Bond Craftor resin, and I just, obviously, like you could see in the beginning of the video, I was running it through my debubbler. Do I have enough? Oh, Lord. Right. Okay, so I am gonna put you on pause so I can pop these bubbles because you don't need to see all of that, and then spread this around, and then I'll be back to put the notes on there. This one is going right in the middle. All right. Okay. Second coat, just to fill the rest of this up. And it has some bubbles, but I don't know what's going on with my debubbler, but it doesn't seem to want to pull all the bubbles out anymore. So I might have to go back to my Resiners debubbler. Of course, it's not helping that I am making bubbles. I'll pick them out though. I just want to make sure that this is all covered. All right, I'm gonna pop my heat gun on and see if I can't get rid of these. I'll be back. Okay, so totally forgot to start recording. So I have this pack of the dichro-ish film from the little windows. And I put 2 pieces together, heated them up, and now I am putting them on the tray. It's not tacky, but it's not 100% firm either. Like you can inadvertently make a fingerprint if you're not careful. So anyway, let me get my gloves on. Or I should say back on, because I need to mix my resin up a second ago. Alrighty. So, I was debating whether or not I wanted to put like a black back coat or, you know, backing on it, but I thought, no, maybe not. If I have any room left after this coat, I will probably just back it with a shimmer white. There. Stick cleaned up. And get these bubbles. All right, that's not gonna work. I need to get a poker tool. Oh, here's one. Get the surface ones. All right, I'm just gonna have to pick these out, and you don't need to sit around watching that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I mixed up a little bit more and put some of Julie Kutz's white bloom paste in there. Okay, time for demold. Oh. Okay, so here it is. I apologize. My phone cut off in the middle of demolding because my husband called. So, pardon my ring light, but there are just few tiny bubbles in the lines that I put the dichro-ish film in, and then there's just a couple of little itty bitty ones in the corners that were caused by the music notes. But other than that, I think this is gorgeous. And spoiler alert, it doesn't glow like I was hoping it would. Maybe if I had put some of the mixed the glow powder into the resin for the outline, maybe it would have, but no such luck. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy my music day collaboration tray. I'm gonna go put it on my table just because it's so pretty and shiny. If you could do me a favor and leave me a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs up, sorry, squirrel. Leave me a comment, share the video if you feel so inclined, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much to all of my lovely subscribers. And y'all all have a blessed day.